Welcome to the University of Leicester.
Congratulations!
You've done it. We can't wait to welcome you here on campus.
You're about to start an exciting new journey.
In a place where you can study what you're passionate about.
Here in Leicester, you can express your individuality and show your true colours to the world.
And you can get involved with over 250 student societies, groups and sports clubs.
Congrats, you've made the right choice. This place is brilliant.
Well done. It won't be long before you join us.
Welcome to Leicester. You'll love the atmosphere here on campus.
We're counting down the days till you get here.
This is a great place for you to build your future.
You'll soon be part of our diverse community.
Welcome to Citizen Change.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Leicester.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenidos.
You're going to love it here.
See you soon.
Good afternoon and a warm Leicester welcome to the matriculation ceremony for the College of Life Sciences. We're coming to you live from your vibrant university campus. Your host for this afternoon's ceremony is a Leicester graduate. He is the former president of your Students' Union and now works for the university. Please welcome Dan Flatt.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Flatt and I'm delighted to welcome you to your matriculation ceremony. You're probably wondering what this matriculation is all about. Well, it's your official welcoming ceremony. As you're starting a new chapter, it's only fitting that we take you through what it's like to be a University of Leicester student. You'll hear from some key people and we'll show you how you can make the most of your time at the university. So let's start with an introduction to me, your host. 12 years ago today, I was sat in the same spot as you. I'd moved from Milton Keynes and I didn't know anybody here. I was feeling equal parts nervous and excited, but I soon realised there was nothing to be afraid of. I soon realised that my fears and any concerns had disappeared. I had found a new home. I studied BA Modern Languages with Management. I spent 3 years studying at Leicester and a fantastic year abroad in Paris, in France, and Zaragoza in Spain. I lived in Rockland's house in Beaumont Hall in the village. During my time as a sixth former, I was always average academically. I worried that everybody was going to be way more intelligent than me, but I soon realised there was nothing to worry about. The students and staff that I met during my studies were incredibly friendly, supportive, and I learnt a huge amount. Alongside my studies, I dived headfirst into the immense amount of opportunities available at the University of Leicester. I set up the Modern Languages Society. I joined Students' Union Council. I joined my course intramural football team. I always talk about my 2 degrees from the university, my academic degree and my degree in the extracurricular activities I took part in the university. When I graduated, I was lucky enough to be elected Students' Union President. I was incredibly proud to represent 22,000 students on a local and national stage. I met some incredible people at the university. It sounds cliche, but I really did meet the friends for life on my course, in my halls of residence, and during my extracurricular activities. In my first week of term, I was even lucky enough to meet my wife, Anna. I now work in the Future Students Office here at the university. I may have even spoken to you in your school, your college, or a UCAS exhibition. At the university, we appreciate the pressure there is for this to be the best years of your life. We understand things might be difficult, particularly in these challenging times. If you are struggling, it is okay not to be okay. Remember, we are here for you every step of the way. Always remember to talk to the fantastic students and staff here at the university. Whilst we are here to support you, we certainly aren't going to tell you what to do. It really is up to you to make the most of the huge number of opportunities available at the university. My main piece of advice is to say yes. Say yes to joining that society. Say yes to trying something new. Say yes to meeting new people. You really won't regret it. You might even end up staying a while longer like me. You might, like me, call University of Leicester your home. Talking about being here a while, it's always good to look back to remind us where we've come from. Here's a glimpse from Leicester's rich history.
Let us offer higher education as our war memorial. To honour those who took part in the Great War, to the glory of those gallant fighters who came through, and to the memory of those devoted heroes who gave their lives in the cause of freedom. Now, every material asset a person possesses may flee. Education alone is an asset of which an individual cannot be robbed.
The University of Leicester, educating and inspiring for a century.
As you can see, we've been around a long while, and now, 100 years later, here you are starting your very own student journey. Like me, you'll meet a lot of people along the way, and we have a few people here we'd like you to meet. Firstly, I'd like to introduce your President and Vice-Chancellor. The President and Vice-Chancellor has overall responsibility for the strategic direction of the university and ensuring you have an outstanding experience here at Leicester. Please welcome Professor Nishan Kanagaraja.
Welcome, everyone. You are the newest members of the University of Leicester, a university with a proud history and a global reputation for knowledge and discovery. On behalf of the University of Leicester, I would like to congratulate every one of you for finally making it and joining our great community here at Leicester. What a journey you've all had. It has been a journey that no other students have undertaken before. You are very special. So as you start university life, it may seem extra daunting this year. Being away from home, meeting new people, and being in a new place. However, with the world changing so much in the last 6 months, you've already demonstrated your resilience, your strength of character, and your adaptability. These qualities will stand you in good stead now and in the years to come. And we can assure you that before you know it, Leicester will feel like home. What is important to remember as you embark on your university life today is this. University is about much more than just exams and assessments. It's all about discovery. What you will learn about yourself over the next few years will be just as important as the subject you're studying. We call ourselves citizens of change here at Leicester. We empower and push our staff and students to achieve their own full potential and to learn how to contribute and benefit those around them. We want everyone to be a force for good. At Leicester, we are passionate about equality and inclusivity. We are determined to eliminate the gaps that have historically emerged in higher education between the genders and between different ethnic communities. We would like to invite every one of you to play your part to make this the most inclusive university in the world. Let me assure you, your education is priceless. It's empowering and transformative. Education shapes lives and improves our society. You will have the ability to transform the conditions around you. Indeed, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We are a community of 18,000 students, 4,000 staff, and an alumni of over 200,000. It's as important as what we teach you that you spend your time meeting people of different nationalities and different backgrounds who have differing views and opinions. To be challenged and to challenge others. You will be shaped by your experience of university, the course you study, and the people you meet. Our hope is that it broadens your outlook so that you all emerge from Leicester as global citizens, able to benefit those around you wherever you are in the world. The pace of change in the world is faster now than ever before. You will likely to change jobs and even careers throughout your life. So our purpose is not only to prepare you for change, but we want you to be the change makers. That is why we aim to equip you with an education in the broadest sense, where you develop the skills, attributes, and critical thinking to overcome the challenges you will face. Your personal and intellectual growth during your years at Leicester and the transferable skills you will acquire will stand you in good stead throughout your careers. We are proud of our legacy and being a global university in a city that is amongst the most culturally and ethnically diverse in the UK. You literally have the world at your doorstep. Plus, it is pleasing to know that Leicester has been named one of the best cities to study in by the annual Student Living Index, ranking third in the UK after Manchester and Cambridge. We would like you to make the most of the city has to offer and enrich the lives of the citizens at Leicester. Student life may be a little different this year, but we are still a strong and vibrant community, and I've worked hard to support your teaching, safety, and experience while we experience this pandemic. We have an exciting program of online and socially distanced on-campus activities for you to get involved with, from your welcome week to regular activities throughout the term, as well as student societies and sports clubs. There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to meet new people, make new friends, and develop new skills, both digitally and in person. Well-being is at our heart of student support. Whatever your concern, query, or worry, we are here for you. You're now part of a university among the top 200 in the world, with a world-leading reputation for research and discovery. Welcome. We are incredibly proud to share this moment with you as you embarked on your new journey of discovery. I look forward to seeing you all on campus. Thank you.
It's inspiring to know that we're a university with a powerful mission, vision, and identity. These values are shared across the institution within our 3 colleges. Here to officially welcome you as members of the College of Life Sciences, we have with us Professor Philip Baker, the head of college.
A very warm welcome from me. My name's Professor Philip Baker and I'm the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Head of College of Life Sciences and Dean of Medicine. I'm welcoming you to what is a tremendously successful college. This year, the University of Leicester ranked in the world's top 20 institutions for clinical medicine. That's 5th in the UK after Cambridge, Oxford, Imperial and UCL on the international Shanghai rankings. Don't take my word for it. Look it up and see how Leicester ranked ahead of King's, Manchester, Edinburgh, and some very notable international competitors, including Yale, Stanford, the Karolinska, and Monash. And every single part of the college contributes to that international ranking. You will be joining one of 4 teaching schools. The Leicester Medical School welcomes its largest ever student cohort, We recently revised our curriculum, placing the patient right at the heart of our learning, a curriculum that's been strongly commended by the General Medical Council. We also have our largest ever intake in our new School of Allied Health Professionals, as the school continues to expand every year. Indeed, money secured from Health Education England will facilitate the introduction of a radiography programme from 2021. I'm delighted by the number of students joining our School of Biological Sciences, probably influenced by our outstanding student survey results. In both of the last 2 years, we've been in the top 2 institutions in the country as far as student satisfaction is concerned. And finally, our School of Psychology again welcomes a great intake this year. In the school, research is entwined with innovative teaching across a range of non-clinical and clinical disciplines. This is unequivocally a tough time, but we want to make it as rewarding as possible for you. We've developed a blend of face-to-face and online learning. By now, you should be very familiar with the Ignite learning programme, and that this has the flexibility to enable us to tweak the balance between face-to-face and online learning depending on how an ever-changing situation develops, both nationally and locally. Our college is the research engine of the university. Almost 2/3 of research awards come from this college. Our researchers are famous across a whole range of activities, perhaps most notably the discovery of DNA fingerprinting by Sir Alec Jeffreys, but across all of our strengths, particularly cardiovascular disease, diabetes, respiratory disease, we're making enormous impacts from blue skies discovery through to the development of new treatment strategies. And our research performance continues to be really strong. This year, our research income's been augmented by UK Research Institute COVID-19 Research Awards of over £10 million, second only to Oxford in that regard. I'm delighted to see as many women amongst our new student intake. Our College of Life Sciences was awarded Silver Athena Swan status for our gender equality and diversity endeavours. We took the bold decision to submit the college in its entirety rather than as separate departments, and this award is one of few across the whole country to a whole college. Finally, you're joining an international college. We have staff and students from many countries and collaborate with investigators from all over the globe. But this year, we've started a joint education programme with Chongqing, China. We're delivering a dual award, a University of Leicester Bachelor of Medical Science, and a Chongqing Medical University Clinical Medicine degree. We've successfully recruited our very first students in China, and the same Bachelor of Science will be delivered to some of you here in Leicester this year. A final point from me. I know it's a tough time to explore, but Leicester is a brilliant city, and you are students at a great university and a top college. Make the most of everything, and we are proud that you are now part of us as citizens of change. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Baker. Apart from your college community as a Leicester student, you are also part of the Students' Union. The Students' Union is an independent organisation made up of representatives that work completely for you. Your representatives, or executive officers, were all in your shoes once upon a time. I'll let them introduce themselves as they outline key features of their roles and the Students' Union.
We've delivered this video partly in person and partly online.
So whichever way that you're experiencing university this year, you know that we're here for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mia. I'm the president of the Students' Union.
Hello, I'm Carly. I'm your wellbeing officer this year. Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm your sports officer for the 2021 academic year.
Hi, my name is Adnan and I'm the Students' Union Education Officer.
Hello, I am Tony Magaya. I am your Liberation Officer.
I'm Elle and I'm your Activities Officer.
As your education officer, it's my role to kind of look after your academic concerns, any issues you have on your course, and to make sure voluntary students who are course reps are supported sufficiently and that issues are raised.
My role as Liberation Officer is to represent students that come from the very different and marginalized backgrounds. So I work very closely with the university's Equality, Diversity and Inclusion team and seeing how we can provide better resources to support students that come from marginalized backgrounds.
So as my role as sports officer, I support our Team Leicester sports clubs and our ULSU sports societies. I work to increase participation in sport by tackling barriers that students face. I campaign on key issues in university sport, and I work with the university to help shape the direction of sport at Leicester for the future.
As your wellbeing officer, I basically deal with anything regarding your mental health, your physical health, also safety, your finances, your housing issues.
My role as Activities Officer is to support societies, deal with sustainability for the Student Union, support volunteering and extracurricular employability. So it basically means that I cover all things that are extracurricular and not sport that are part of your student life.
In my role as president, I do a range of things. So I lead the SU exec team, I line manage the CEO, I deal with all things union development, and basically anything within the remit that other officers don't do, I pick up.
I guess everyone thinks that when they think student union, they think sports clubs, societies and things like that, but we literally offer everything to do with student life. So there's advice, support, academic reps.
University should be fun, however, sometimes you might run into problems. We've got the advice service in the Students' Union. They can help you with issues surrounding your financial well-being, mental health, housing issues, academic stuff, so like mitigating circumstances, and anything else really. They can just signpost you to loads of different services so you get the help that you need.
Get involved with the Students' Union as well. There's plenty of things that you can do. One of the things that you can become is an equality and liberation champion, and you have the opportunity to work with me. You can also join our union council networks. We have like over 10 of them, so you'll definitely find something for you.
First thing that comes to mind is being a course rep. So that's a voluntary role. And basically on your course, you can apply to run for election there. You'd represent your year on your course, and you'd sit on what's known as student staff committees, where you put across what students are feeling on your course, if you want to change anything from feedback or anything like that.
Right, in addition to joining our Team Leicester and ULSU sports clubs, you can get involved by doing our Let's Do Leicester programme, which is completely social sport. It's free to take part in, and you just drop in to all the wide variety of classes and sessions that they put on campus or at halls. Sport at Leicester allowed me to try something new. I came to uni with a really strong dance background, but I ended up joining the cheerleading society, and it was the highlight of my degree.
So I was really involved in pro bono. I started as a member of the Amicus team, and then I ran events in my second year, and I went on to be the president of pro bono in my final year.
When I started, because I've already played netball before at school, I hadn't done it for a couple of years, and I was like, it's probably a good way to get out. So I joined the club. They were really nice, really kind of like a family away from home.
I was the president of volleyball last year, and I was involved with LUSK, which is the ski and snowboard club.
I really loved, as cheesy as it sounds, meeting like-minded people and I just loved being in a space where I could give something back and use the skills that we were learning from our degree and actually put it to good use.
Sport for me was an interesting avenue into my social blossoming. It was a bit easier than I found kind of talking to people on your course and things like that, because it's just like you're in the game and that's how you're going to bond.
Wednesdays going away with my team and playing, and then in the evening getting drunk and going to Let's Disco. It was so fun.
Most people are coming from a whole new city. They have to set up their whole new accommodation, friendship circles, everything like that. So sometimes you'll be overwhelmed, and that's fine. Take your time with stuff.
Don't do anything you don't want to do. I think there's always this pressure in it to, fit a certain mold. But if it's not you, then don't do it. Like, just do what what you're interested in and what you like to do?
I'd say not be scared because coming from, I'm an international student, so I came here by myself and stuff, and it was a little bit daunting and a little bit scary, and I didn't try a lot of things.
Branch out and try something new.
I would say get involved. I really regret not getting involved more in my first year because I think I missed out on joining quite a lot of societies. So take your time settling in and then just have a go at what you can.
Just have fun, but always remember to stay safe.
If you're thinking about joining activities or volunteering when you're here, I'd really encourage you to get involved at the activities fair.
I wish you all the best lucks for your first year at Leicester. I know you're going to have an amazing year despite the circumstances. Just make the most of what you've got and good luck.
We're undergoing a bit of a building makeover at the moment, but I hope to welcome you all in very soon. Best of luck, and we're here to help.
I look forward to representing you this year, so any questions, feel free to drop me a message and I'll see you all soon.
Best of luck. We're all here to support you, and please get in touch with any issues you have.
Please come and talk to us. And again, good luck, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Your friendly executive officers are here to help at any point during the course of your student journey. Your experience at the university is at the heart of everything we do. Before we close the ceremony, your Pro-Vice Chancellor for Education, Professor Graham Wynne, is here to outline the steps that we are going to ensure you have a high-quality learning experience here at the University of Leicester.
Hello everyone, I'm Graham Wynne, Professor of Theoretical Astrophysics and Pro-Vice Chancellor for Education here at the University. I'd like to welcome you all to the University of Leicester. This year, more than any other year, is going to be a shared educational journey that we're all about to embark on together. We've designed our new system of learning, Ignite, which will ensure that we're able to continue with your education, protect your education, no matter what happens in the external environment. Ignite will allow us to guide you and support you through your studies, and will offer you more choice in just how and when and where you would like to engage with your studies. The well-being and safety of our students and staff is always paramount, and Ignite has been designed from the ground up to ensure that you are protected, your education is protected, and all of our communities are protected. Our campus is ready for you to start your educational journey, and we've designed and provided a programme of events for you online and on campus, socially distanced, for you to enjoy through Welcome and throughout the year. Most importantly, we want your education to be a true partnership. We want to work with you to design Ignite and shape its future to form a more supportive and inclusive version of higher education. I want to particularly thank our Students' Union, who've been fantastic partners as we've designed our version of Ignite for this year. Now we all want to hear from you. We want to know about your experiences with Ignite, and we want to know how you're enjoying your studies with us. Please get involved, and please get involved to help shape our educational plans. Look out for all of the ways you can do that. We'd love to hear from you. A long time ago, I travelled down to Leicester, just as many of you have, to start my own degree. It was an interesting educational journey, and I'm sure yours will be too. And I hope that you enjoy your studies as much as I did, and that you grow to love our city and this university as much as I have. Finally, we'd like to end with a short video about one of our most famous university families. I think you might recognise who they are. Thank you.
It is a proud boast that I have that I was reared on this campus. It was a wonderful place to be a boy. He had the task of helping this tiny university college grow to adulthood. A university should be an institution that cares not only about commercial success, but about those things of the mind and spirit which are the distinctive mark of an educated and cultured people. So this university has a wonderful reputation for humanity, for culture, for generosity. It is a wonderful university. I feel it in my blood.